Let's get right into it. Part two of surviving a real life fatal attraction. So the first incident, my lip was split, and to be honest, I didn't think too much of it. I kind of just kept it moving. Um, I don't, I can't really say why at that moment, but I didn't, I probably just didn't consider it a big deal. And like, especially in our culture, like I've heard and I've seen, oh, that's considered love licks, right? So I just kind of let it go. And we continued to be together. We, continued to date. And so he would still drop me off to work and pick me up from work. I was still working with my mom at the time, and it was kind of, I could avoid her because she worked the earlier shift, I worked the later shift, and then he was taking me to and from work, so we didn't really see each other as much anymore. So and she didn't know, and I didn't tell her. So fast forward to about year two in our relationship. One day he's getting dressed for work, and I'm getting dressed so he can drop me off at home. At this time I done ran out of clothes or whatever in my spend a night bag. I don't have much left to put on. I just had like a little plain t-shirt, some shorts, and then I put on some house slippers because I only had tennis shoes and heels at his house. So I'm like, I'm just gonna slip on my house shoes or whatever because I didn't plan on getting out of the car. Um, didn't plan on getting out of the car. We're not gonna stop anywhere or whatever. So yeah, we go get in the car. We drive. Well, he's driving or whatever. And out of nowhere, I noticed this car is following us. Like every time he switch lanes, they switch a lane. Every stop he make, at the stop sign, they make. Like every turn, I mean, like really down pack, they're on our behind or whatever. So then he stops. He stopped at the 7-Eleven. Just to kind of paint the picture a little bit more. We're riding down Fletcher, and we stopped at this light on, it was 56 in Fletcher. And right across from that light, it was a 7-Eleven, and it's seated right there on the corner. So he pulls in, stops at the 7-Eleven. Of course, the car do the same. And they didn't necessarily park right next to us, but it wasn't too far. I could still see into the car. And, so he tells me, oh, go in the store. Go in the store, get whatever, or whatever. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm still trying to think. I'm still dumbfounded on why you stopped. If somebody is following you, my response would be to get away, continue to drive. But he stops, and yeah, he want me to get out of the car and go in the store. I'm like, no, no, I'm not doing it. So he gets out of the car. I stay in the car. Instead of him going in the store, he walked over to the car that was following us. So now I'm really looking. I'm looking outside of the car like, what is he doing? Like, what are you doing? Um, he goes to the car, and this person rolled that window down. Y'all, it's the same girl that opened the door as I was sitting in his room on his bed. So now I'm really like, what is happening? What's going on? Who is this? Why is she following us? Why you going over there talking to her? Like, I'm just, all of these questions are running through my head. So I see them going back and forth or whatever. So I get out. I get out the car. Like, I'm like, well, what's this? What's going on? you know, who is this? Like, what y'all got going on? Because I'm like, ain't nobody just finna be following somebody that they don't know or don't have no type of dealings with. Like, it has to be something going on. But he not saying nothing. I told you to stay in the car. I told you to go, whatever. Um, but I ain't hearing none of that. I'm not hearing any of that. At first, I was standing behind him, but as she talking or whatever, saying, I don't even recall what she was even saying, but I, you know, come around him now. I'm on the side of him, and so we're going back and forth or whatever, and then he gets upset with me and said something like, "Oh, I told you to stay in a car or whatever. I got this. I'm handling this and blah blah blah." And so I turned to him. I'm like, I came out to. I'm trying to see what's going on. Why would you get out the car and talk to this woman and she chasing us in traffic, damn near? Um, so now, yeah, we going back and forth or whatever, and so yeah, my blood is boiling. Like, I'm upset. Um, y'all, mind y'all, we are in the parking lot of 7-Eleven. I never went into the store. He never went into the store. We're still in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven. So it's people at the light. It's people inside of the store. It's people, at the gas pumps. People pulling up. It's people everywhere. People in cars everywhere, right? And then we're on a corner at that. So some in the midst of us going back and forth, him and I go to fighting. Like, we're fighting. I'm swinging on him. You got me fucked up, fuck nigga. I'm going in. I'm hot. I don't see nothing but red right now. I don't even care. I'm swinging on him because how dare you? How dare you? Like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. And you keeping me in the dark, so you leaving my mind open to wonder anything. I'm gonna come up with my own conclusion. So yeah, we go to fighting or whatever, and I have on house shoes, so they're not sturdy and stable. And as we're tussling, I slipped. I fell down on the ground. And so he's still fighting me, pulling my hair, punching me. Um, and yeah, so I stopped basically. And in the midst of that, I managed to get up and I run away, run in the store. And I run straight to the bathroom, lock myself in the bathroom. And my hair wasn't done or anything like that. So now my hair, I just had a ponytail. So now my hair is in this, big afro. It's all on top of my head and I'm just looking wild. So next thing I hear is, oh, he coming, bamming at the door. Man, come on. She finna call the police. We need to go. So I'm inside of the bathroom. Go away, fuck you. And I'm going off. I'm crying. Of course my mouth is all busted up again. And now it's my thigh, my knee, like all that scrape because I'm on the ground as he's pulling me. So it scraped up my leg. And so I'm just like standing in the mirror looking like, how did we get here? Like, trying to really and truly in shock. Because I can't believe that I'm in this position. I'm in this predicament. I can't believe how we got here.